Oh my goodness, today was such a joy getting to host another workshop for moms and just diving into what lights them up again, what goals they have for themselves outside of being a mom and all the busyness, and just taking that time to just sit with where we are now, where we want to be, and diving into the reasons behind what we want and what are some of the blocks. So I was so inspired and just I just loved my time with the women that attended the workshop, and I'm just really thankful. And for those that attended, thank you. I hope you found it so very valuable. It was just a great starting point to dive into what you want next and that mapping out your next chapter. So for those of you who missed it, no worries. I will be hosting another one probably the end of October. So stay tuned for hearing what's next. Do you see the deer in the background? I went with this angle tonight because I wanted you to see those cute deer. It's a mom and her two babies. And one of the things we talked about at the workshop was one of the facts that I think is so fascinating and amazing is that we have over 60,000 thoughts a day. Yeah, 60,000 is what the brain research has been finding, and 80 to 90% of those thoughts are actually repeated. So they're thoughts that we thought yesterday and the day before. So a lot of those are actually repeated that are not really new thoughts. So isn't that amazing? So the brain is amazing. It does such amazing things for us, and it helps conserve our glucose in our brain by automating the thoughts that are on repeat, where the ones that we are thinking or saying over and over again. Those are the ones that are on repeat. But the brain does not differentiate between whether those are good thoughts or not so good thoughts. So some of the thoughts like, yes, I can do this, or I've got this, or you know what, no worries, I'll get it next time. Those might be pretty good thoughts. But the thoughts where I'm not good enough, I failed again, I'm never going to get it right, thoughts like that, not so great, right? We don't want to keep those thoughts. But if we're thinking them over and over again, guess what? The brain remembers that and goes, hey, I'm hearing those thoughts a lot. I'm going to go ahead and put that on automatic for you. And those are the ones that we are not so happy about, that we don't want to keep. Because what happens is those end up in our belief system and they start running the show in the background, causing procrastination, self-doubt, all the things that we really don't want. So I know I have lots to talk about on that. Dr. Shannon Irvin has a book that's about to be coming up next week, which I'll be talking more about this next week, called 67-Day Year. And I will tell you more about that because I am so excited she just has this published, because that is all around what I do with my coaching, my neuro coaching, which I did through her. So I will be talking to you more, and I know these facts are in her book. So a few tips to help you through when you are having some of those negative thoughts that you realize are not the ones that you probably want to have. So one tip is to notice it. Actually catch that thought. When you notice that you are having a negative thought that is not helpful for you, that is bringing you down, and especially notice when you are feeling overwhelmed or stressed or really tired, those thoughts, when they are starting to be repetitive, write that down, catch it. The second is question it. Is it really true? Is it true all the time? Is it helpful? Would I say that to a friend I love? So think about that for a minute. If you would not say that to a friend that you love, then it's probably not something you want to repeat to yourself. And then the last one is replace it. So replace with a thought or a phrase or a Bible verse of something that refutes that negative thought that you're having. And even if it's something you don't quite believe yet, but whether it's, yes, I am enough, I am loved, I can do this, I can ask for help, whatever it might be, you can replace that. Write it down, repeat it anytime you're having the other thought. So these are just some tips to get started on rewiring your brain. And a Bible verse that goes with it that I absolutely love, you probably guessed it. It is Romans 12:2 that says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." God made our minds so, yes, they can be renewed. we can rewire them to have better thoughts and true thoughts about ourselves and get rid of the ones that are holding us back. So I would love to hear from you. What's going well for you? What are some goals that you're working on? If some of this just hit home for you and you'd like to have a conversation or know when the next mom workshop's coming up, you can comment, write me a message, you can send me a text, you can send me an email, you can catch me on social. There's so many ways. If you are on my blog, just reply back and you can email me back, and I would be happy to set up a call or just have a conversation. So thanks for listening and have an amazing day. Can't wait for the next one.